Welcome, and thank you for visiting and supporting the Living Stoic channel, a place where we seek strength through acceptance and serenity amidst life's challenges. A broken family, warm memories that now transform into unspeakable pain. You feel as if the world is collapsing, your heart aching endlessly. But how can you rise, accept the truth, and move forward? Today, let us explore how to overcome such heartbreak under the guiding light of Stoic philosophy. Part 1. Awakening emotions and connecting with the audience. Have you ever felt your heart being torn into pieces when your family is no longer whole? Perhaps it's a feeling none of us ever wish to experience, yet it's one that is nearly impossible to escape when life decides to take its course. A broken family is not just an event, it's a storm that sweeps through the heart, leaving behind the ruins of memories, hopes, and sometimes even faith in love. When a family falls apart, the pain doesn't belong to just one person. It spreads to every member, touching every corner of life. Some feel they've lost their foundation, others are engulfed by overwhelming loneliness, and there are those who bear the scars of this pain for years on end. It's a pain that is real, profound, and not easily healed. Imagine being a child who eagerly awaits the laughter of parents, the warmth of a shared dinner each evening. But one day, the laughter is replaced by arguments. The dinner table remains full of food but empty of warmth. One parent leaves, and that child, whether it's you or me, has to learn to face an unchangeable truth. The family is no longer a perfect haven. This is the story of many people. Those first days are unbearably dark. I couldn't understand why everything turned out the way it did, let alone figure out how to move forward. I want to share with you that there is a way to get through this, to continue living a meaningful life, and even to find happiness after the storm. Though your family may have broken apart, you are not broken. And I believe you are strong enough to prove that. Part 2. Understanding the pain of a broken family. The breaking of a family is not merely an event. It's an emotional upheaval that profoundly impacts the soul. To move forward, we first need to understand why this pain cuts so deeply. Why does a broken family cause such deep heartache? A family is the first place where we learn to love, trust, and feel safe. It's more than just a place to live. It's the emotional and spiritual foundation for everyone. When a family breaks apart, that foundation is shaken, sometimes even shattered, leaving us with feelings of loss. It feels as though you've lost an essential part of your life, something irreplaceable. Loneliness. Suddenly, the people who were once closest to you feel distant and sometimes even become the source of your pain. Failure. Many blame themselves, believing they didn't do enough to save the family. Remember, these emotions are entirely normal. They don't make you weak. They are proof that you have a heart capable of love. According to psychological studies, family breakdowns can lead to serious consequences, such as mental crisis, prolonged feelings of instability and anxiety, especially in children and adolescents. Difficulties in relationships. Those who witness a family breakup often lose trust in love, making it challenging to build new relationships. Feelings of abandonment. When a family splits, especially in cases of divorce, children or dependents may feel forgotten or unloved. A typical example is the case of children growing up in divorced families. Many of them feel as though they are the cause of the separation, leading to guilt and challenges in developing self-esteem. It's important to acknowledge that feeling heartbroken over a broken family is a natural response. It's not just a sense of loss, but also a turning point, prompting us to reevaluate life, relationships, and even ourselves. The key is to start learning how to face this pain instead of avoiding it. Part 3. Embracing reality, lessons from philosophers and ancient wisdom. The truth is often hard to accept, especially when it clashes with our desires. A broken family is one of the most painful realities, but refusing to face it only prolongs the suffering. Learning to accept it is the first step toward healing. The Stoic philosophy of acceptance. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control how we respond to it." This means that while we cannot change the fact that the family has broken apart, we can change how we perceive and respond to it. Imagine standing in the midst of a fierce storm. You cannot stop the wind from tearing through everything, but you can protect yourself, find a way to stay grounded, and wait for the storm to pass. Similarly, for life's challenges, like a broken family, we must learn to accept that some things are beyond our control. Lessons from Buddhist teachings. In Buddhism, the principle of impermanence is recognized as a fundamental truth of life. Everything changes, even the things we believe to be unchangeable. When we cling to what has been lost, we only add to our suffering. A profound illustration of this is the story of a grieving mother who lost her child and sought the Buddha's help to bring the child back to life. The Buddha told her he would do so if she could find a mustard seed from a household untouched by death. After searching everywhere, she realized that death is an inevitable part of life, and her pain was not hers alone. This realization helped her let go of her attachment and rediscover peace. Kashyap, practicing acceptance of reality. One practical way to cultivate acceptance is by writing down the things you cannot control. For example, I cannot change the fact that my parents have separated. I cannot control how others feel or act. Then shift your focus to what you can do. I can take care of my mental well-being. I can seek support from friends or professionals. Acceptance is not about surrendering. It is about freeing yourself from the burden of resistance. When we stop fighting against the unchangeable, we reclaim the energy needed to rebuild our lives. Part 4. Rebuilding life from pain. After accepting reality, the next crucial step is to find ways to rebuild your life. Pain is not the end. It can become the beginning of a new journey of growth. To achieve this, we must take small, intentional steps to heal ourselves and create a brighter future. Step 1. Focus on yourself. The pain of a broken family often causes us to forget ourselves. This is the time to make yourself the top priority. Take care of your mental and physical health. Exercise, eat healthily, and get enough sleep. These habits not only strengthen your body, but also help stabilize your mind. Studies show that physical activity reduces stress and boosts mood. Explore yourself. Don't hesitate to try new things you've overlooked. Learn a new skill, pursue forgotten passions, or spend time in quiet places to reconnect with who you are. A friend of mine, after experiencing a divorce, rediscovered joy in painting. She shared that creating art allowed her to escape negative thoughts and regain a sense of self-worth. Step 2. Build healthy relationships. When a family breaks apart, it can be hard to trust others. However, don't let pain prevent you from fostering positive relationships. Start with those around you. Friends, colleagues, or close relatives can be a solid support system. Be open to accepting help and sharing your feelings. Don't fear new love. If you've suffered a loss in marriage, don't shy away from entering a new relationship. However, build it on a foundation of respect, healthiness, and lessons learned from the past. There are countless stories of people finding happiness after enduring seemingly insurmountable suffering. They didn't give up hope, and that hope led them through the darkness. Step 3. Find meaning in the pain. Suffering isn't meaningless if we learn something from it. Transform your wounds into lessons and motivation to live stronger. Change your perspective. See pain as part of your growth journey. Every scar is a mark that helps you understand yourself and life better. Help others. Sometimes the best way to heal yourself is to help others going through similar struggles. Sharing your story can become a source of inspiration for them. As Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "What doesn't kill us makes us stronger." Pain can become your strength if you learn to face it and move forward. Rebuilding your life isn't an easy road, but every small step brings you closer to peace. The most important thing is not to stop moving forward. Part 5. Keep moving forward. A powerful inspiration. Once you've overcome the pain and started rebuilding your life, the next step is to keep moving forward. This isn't just a journey of healing, but also one of rediscovering trust, hope, and happiness. No matter how difficult today may seem, the future always holds an open door. Remember, nothing lasts forever, not even the pain you're enduring now. Ask yourself, a year from now, 5 years from now, how will I look back on today? Placing yourself in the future helps you realize that the pain you feel today is only temporary. Progress doesn't come from giant leaps, but from small, consistent actions. Start with simple things like reading a book, writing down one thing you're grateful for each day, or just smiling at yourself in the mirror. Draw inspiration from others. Think about people who have overcome adversity to find happiness again. Oprah Winfrey grew up in poverty and endured a painful childhood, yet she didn't let her family's circumstances define her future. She chose to move forward, worked tirelessly, and eventually became one of the world's most inspiring figures. Your past doesn't define you. It's how you choose to react and take action that shapes who you are. You are not alone. Remember, countless others have experienced pain similar to yours. They've made it through, and you can too. Don't hesitate to reach out to trusted friends, communities, or mental health professionals for support. Sharing your feelings and receiving empathy can help you realize that you are not alone. Even when you feel exhausted, remind yourself that there's a flame within you stronger than you think. That inner strength will help you rise and continue moving forward. Start today. Do one small thing today to bring yourself closer to the life you deserve. It could be writing down a goal, learning something new, or simply taking a deep breath and saying, "I'm okay." Moving forward doesn't mean forgetting the past. It means carrying its lessons with you as you step into a brighter future. Don't fear heartbreak. Today's tears can water the seeds of a new life tomorrow. Part 6. Igniting Hope. Life has a way of testing us with pains that seem insurmountable, and the heartbreak of a broken family is one of them. But pain is never the final destination. It's a milestone, a turning point, and sometimes the very fire that fuels our rebirth into someone stronger. There will be days when everything feels overwhelming. The pain, the sense of loss, and the loneliness may resurface. But remember, they are part of the healing process. Don't resist them. Let them come, feel them, and then let them pass. Like waves crashing onto the shore, they may be big or small, but they never last forever. Take a moment to look at yourself. The things you've accomplished, the small steps you've bravely taken, all are proof that you're moving forward. Each day, whether light or heavy, is another step on the journey of overcoming and rediscovering yourself. Happiness isn't a distant destination. It hides in the smallest moments. A sunny morning, a warm cup of coffee, or the words, "I'm okay," spoken sincerely from your heart. Treasure those moments, for they are the pieces that build the mosaic of a meaningful life. A broken family doesn't diminish your worth. On the contrary, it's through pain that you learn to love yourself and realize that you deserve a life full of meaning. No matter how challenging the road ahead may seem, you possess the strength to keep going. I want you to remember this. Pain is not a full stop. It's an ellipsis for a new chapter. And this new chapter? You are the author. Believe in your ability to write a story worth being proud of, no matter what has happened. Heartbreak from a broken family is a challenging journey, but by accepting reality and focusing on what you can control, you'll find the strength to move forward. Remember, suffering is a part of life, but you are never alone on this journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like to spread the message, subscribe to join the Living Stoic community, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next journey.